What's going on, everyone? This is Ivan, and welcome back to the Ivan Rides YouTube channel. Today we are taking the Zooz Ultra Urban 750 that's powered by the Handlworks Back 855. We're going to be going from Woodside, Queens to Flushing, Queens, where we're meeting up with some friends for some morning coffee. It is going to be an extremely cold day, so if you're curious to see what it's like to navigate a city like New York on a performance bike like a Zooz Ultra Urban 750 with a controller mod, sit back, relax, enjoy the ride. It's good to have you on board today. All right, everyone, so today's route is going to be pretty new and the destination is new as well. Luckily, it's pretty easy. All we're going to do is we're going to follow this train station, or this train, which is the 7 train, and we're going to take it all the way to the end, and you're going to get to see basically what's at the end of the 7 train over here. Might get a little bit loud, but that's okay because it's going to be a lot of fun to see a change of pace like this. But before we get totally involved in this ride, I just want to remind everybody that I am affiliated with these companies. So if you want to support the channel at a savings to you while generating a small commission for me to help with operating costs, I would really appreciate it if you use the links and my discount codes in my link tree in the video's description. So thank you for all your support. Thank you, and I appreciate you. Now, on the note of affiliates, there is something that I did want to talk about really quickly, is our relationship with FluidFreeRide going forward. At this moment, I just found out that FluidFreeRide has closed its New York location and its San Francisco location. Bye, Jollibee. Got distracted there for a second, but like I was saying, since my relationship was basically with FluidFreeRide Brooklyn, I'm not sure what we're going to do going forward. I had to talk with Chuck and them to see if there's still a partnership with the channel. But yeah, just kind of wanted to give you that heads up, since I had a few people asking me last week about it, because they were trying to go to FluidFreeRide for some stuff, for like trying to purchase a Klima or trying to purchase other scooters and accessories and going in for test rides, and they saw that the shop was closed. So yeah, that's that. So we'll see. All right, so now that we've gotten that out the way, we can focus a little bit more on the ride. It is a brutally cold 27 degrees with a wind chill of, I believe, 13, and it is much colder than even the snow ride that we just did last week. We are going to Flushing because we have a couple of friends over there that we haven't seen in a while, and I figured, let me use this opportunity to record something and have a chat with y'all, since it's been quite a while. This route is not exactly the smoothest nor the fastest in terms of top speed, but it is going to be the quickest way to get to Flushing, Queens, without taking Northern Boulevard or taking any of the highways. So it is gonna be interesting because I hate riding through here normally, but again, I hope you enjoy the change of scenery. I know this is nothing like the awesome views that we've seen in California, but this is still part of Queens. right, Mr. Officer. Was it really that serious? Like I was saying in my previous video, I'm pretty much a Grinch when it comes to the holidays. And one of the other things that I'm not too fond of celebrating is my birthday. And it just so happens that all of it kind of happens within a couple of weeks of each other. I turned 39 recently, and you know, I not being a person that's not necessarily too excited to celebrate, I was kind of in a, dude, what are you doing? The guy's on his phone, like. But like I was saying, I wasn't exactly in the best of moods because it was my birthday time, and the conversation came up with my wife where we were like, you know, Ivan, if we're gonna have kids, you may want to be working on trying to be a little bit more positive about the holidays and birthdays, because you know, growing up, kids were pretty excited about holidays and birthdays, and for a long time there I was pretty excited about holidays and birthdays. You know, things happened that changed that over the years, but for the most part, as a kid, I have very fond memories of holidays and birthdays. So it really got me thinking, and this is something that I never really talk about on the channel because I don't like the whole, oh my god, happy birthday, man. You know, it's just like, it's just uncomfortable for me. So I figured, why not make that one of the things that I'm working on 2025? Just be a little bit more open about talking about these kinds of things, because people have told me over the years of recording on YouTube to be like, hey Ivan, you know, share a little bit more about yourself. We want to kind of get to know a little bit more about you. And it's really tough for someone like me that doesn't really like to talk about myself. It's probably the wrong platform and wrong style of content if you don't necessarily want to talk about yourself. I guess I wouldn't have to if I did more like just reviews and product stuff, but if I'm going to do this vlogging, you know, maybe get some of this out there. Not exactly comfortable talking points for me, but you know, it's something that I thought I should just kind of talk to you guys about as we enter this new season and new year of 2025. I always thought that New Year, New Me was a little, as the kids would say, cringe. But, you know, we're gonna try New Year, New Me for the first time. There were so many goals that I had last year that I didn't get a chance to really accomplish. I accomplished a few things like having an extremely successful year at work, having a successful year here on YouTube, and hitting numbers that I didn't think that we would ever hit. But as when it came to things like health and time with my wife, time with my family and stuff like that, I got a little bit more of it done, but not that much. Whoa! What's going on here? By the way, this is Citi Field where the Mets play. What's going on? But like I was saying, before I decided to make this U-turn to check out what's going on over here, since we're a little early, you know, I was able to thankfully accomplish goals like recording and traveling, laptops, get a storage unit, hit some milestones at work, and spend a little bit more time with my family and my wife. But as far as health is concerned, didn't accomplish any of that. Didn't see a single day at the gym. This year, that's something that I am going to try and focus on a little bit and see if we can accomplish a little bit more at work, on YouTube, and also, accomplish some of our health goals. At the end of the day, like I said last year, health is pretty important when it comes to these types of things, because without me there is no channel, and without me there is no body at work. So yeah, let's try to focus on that a little bit. And we did have some wins, so I just gotta try and do a better job of actually celebrating those wins. Actually, I have no clue what that was, and it seems like some type of festival is going on, so I'll maybe put a tag here to update you guys. I'll Google it to see what happened there, but yeah, something is going on at Citi Field and no idea what it is. And speaking of things that may be coming up, I have potentially a new project at work that I'm gonna help with, so that may force me to go into California a little bit more, and I might be going there for the beginning of this year. By the way, this is kind of like all we don't know yet what's going on, so we'll see what happens, but it's looking like it's a possibility that I might be spending like a week or two at a time in California, and then a week or two at a time, actually specifically in Los Angeles or LA. So hopefully that means I can spend some time, if I end up going, hanging out with the Super Squad, doing a group ride, and then doing a couple more videos with Handlworks, and then doing a couple more videos with Chimera, and possibly anyone else that's there. I promised a few of the Super Squad members that I would go out and ride with them, so that might be a pretty dope thing. But to be away from my wife and my family, oh my god, it smells so bad, y'all. I know it looks cool, but holy crap, it smells like absolute yeesh over here. It smells rancid, and it smells like sewage. That's New York for y'all. Oh my god. But this could be a good test run of what it's like to live in California, to see if it's something that we actually want to do. Because apparently California is going through some law changes right now when it comes to e-bikes and e-motos. They're becoming a little bit they're defining the e-bikes and the e-motos much more strictly now. So, and I'm hearing all these things about car laws changing in California as well. So I don't know, if it's going to be stricter than New York, then it's kind of going to suck. I'm pretty sure it's going to be pretty jarring for the PEV community of California, because one of those things is the e-motos like Surons, Telarias. I know everyone wants to call them class 4 e-bikes, but you know, it's not like these folks are going to listen to you like the cops or the legislators. They're not going to hear you out your argument. They're just going to impound and ask questions later, you know, and you still got to pay that fine. So as you can see, Flushing is the Chinatown of Queens. So we have a lot of our awesome Asian restaurants out here, and we have a lot of our Asian groceries out here, and they have the Flushing Ice Cream Factory over there, which is really, like, I love their ice cream over there. And then some of the best soup dumplings in the area here. Shanghai U Garden is here as well. So yeah, I gotta get Johnny Prime to come out here and do like a around the hood in, we're gonna make it like 40 minutes because there's just so many places to eat at here. Maybe we can drag Johnny Prime out here. I just wish this guy would not take up so much space. Okay, we are gonna try and navigate the mess that is Flushing. Yeesh. It's so busy this early in the morning, it's crazy. Actually, as we approach the final destination here, where we're meeting up with our friends, if you like this video, please consider giving it a thumbs up, as it really helps out the channel. It lets me, the creator, know that you like the video, and it lets the algorithm know that it should be shared with more and more people. Leave a comment down below if you have any questions, or you just want to say hi. You already know that I respond to all of my comments, even if it takes me a little bit of time, but I always get back to all of my comments. Over here on the right, there's going to be a logo. If you click on my logo, it's going to automatically subscribe you to my channel. But be sure to turn on that bell notification so that I can notify you anytime a video comes out. We'll be doing e-scooter, e-bike, and hopefully we'll go back to making e-skate videos again. And if you don't want to worry about when a video comes out, turn on the bell notification so that I can just notify you anytime they release. Alright, so we're gonna pause here and I'm gonna go check in to see where we're going. Looks like the meeting spot has changed. We're gonna continue this video for a little bit longer, and then we'll say goodbye once we swing around Main Street again and make our way down to the old public library area over there. Fun little note about Flushing here. Back in high school, my friends and I used to come here all the time. I've told you guys before, I was super geeky and super nerdy, so we used to come out here for Counter-Strike tournaments. We would come out here for Magic the Gathering tournaments, and this is where I was first exposed to building Gundams, and also my first exposure to tabletop games. So I have very fond memories of going specifically to this Taipan bakery here, grabbing a couple of like sweet pork buns or roast pork buns, and then getting some hot dogs and a chrysanthemum tea, and then living on that for hours on end while we did Counter-Strike tournaments. And then after you finish the Counter-Strike tournament, you know, and you make a little bit of cash, you take that cash and you go to the card store underneath, oh my god, I can't remember the old supermarket over there, but there was a card store at that supermarket, and you can do like a build-a-deck, or you can do like a draw type of thing, and just play for cards and play for cash. Things that you shouldn't be doing as a high schooler, but you know, it is what it is. And I have such fond memories of my time here in Flushing. There's the public library. They said it's a couple of blocks past the library, so I just gotta kind of head up this way, and yeesh, so crowded. I cannot see the lights because the sun is so bright and it's like right in my eye. Okay, there's the Capital One. There's the post office. I'm supposed to make this right here. Alright, guys. Okay, there's the parking lot. I see it. Well, this is it, y'all. I hope you enjoyed this. Thanks for spending some time with me and catching up. And I'll see you in the next one, y'all. Peace out. Bye.